Alright, so I don't normally do this, but right now I'm just going to show you a drawing I did because I was a bit lazy. I didn't want to really do a proper video because school started up again, and so I have to do. I do have a drawing for you that I made. Shout out the interrupter requested this. It is the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. I do have a little bit of a speed drawing, not the whole creature, but the sort of beginning part. I do have a pretty short time lapse of that. So I'm going to show you my creature, but this time you guys usually see my drawings from the top. We don't really get to see up close to them. So I'm gonna really get right up in there, because this drawing I tried a new sort of technique on shading and texture, skin texture. So instead of just drawing all the scales, because when you draw scales, in order to see them, you have to draw them big, and to draw them big, it's going to be bigger than what the scales actually were on a dinosaur. So if we draw a dinosaur, it's actually almost more realistic if you don't really do the scales. But you can sort of hint that there are scales there without actually drawing the scales. So I tried sort of doing that here with my Spinosaurus. So I'm going to really get up in close to it and show you the details everywhere, and hopefully you can pick up some techniques or tips and inspiration for your drawings. So, alright, so first I'm going to show you the overview here. Here it is. I'm very proud of this. I think this is my best drawing so far. Hope you guys like it too. Here it is. So it's Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. Shout out the interrupter requested this, and I thought it was a good idea, so I'm going to show it here. So, I'll start off with the head here. There we go, that's nice. So you can already see sort of what I'm talking about. So see, I just put a lot of dots around. So any drawing, instead of drawing all the circles, just put the dots in. That makes it look scaly, but not unrealistically scaly. Also here on the neck, you can see these sort of small little increments here. Little lines. It also gives some nice texture to the skin, makes it look wrinkly. Actually, if you look at your skin, you can sort of see, okay, it's very wrinkly, it's a bunch of dots and stuff. Usually those dots are actually because of the hair. The Spinosaurus didn't have hair, but it still looks cool and gives it nice skin texture. And scaly as well. You can see it does look like scales. Moving on down here. The hands are a bit messy, admittedly, but they're still, I'm not very good at drawing hands of a dinosaur, so forgive me there. I do have, on the fingers, you will want to put some sort of big scales on the fingers there. I just seen a lot of pictures of that. I don't know if they actually had that, but I've looked at a lot of people's art on dinosaurs, so that's actually how I learned how to draw. It's sort of I do watch YouTube tutorials like Danny the Dinosaur Drawer and Dinosaur Drawer and things like that. But I also look at a lot of pictures online just to sort of pick up some inspiration to draw. So here, you can see some more this texture. I also got a bunch of the Spinosaurus had these little knobs on its back, which looks cool. Also a good way to do a sail, instead of just having these lines sort of coming down, actually just sort of scribble a little bit. Just scribble down instead of just having straight lines going all the way down. Because that's how most people draw them. That's how I used to draw them as well. But that's not actually how it would look. The bones, we want to make it look more like natural bones instead of just these lines to draw with a ruler. Also, don't make the sail just a smooth circle. It was actually, the Spinosaurus had bumpiness on there. So this is sort of just like a review of this. I'm not really a tutorial because I already drew it. I do have some speed art, but it's a bit different of a video if you can't tell, like I said before. Alright, moving on here to the legs. Can you see some more little increments down there? Yeah, it's a bit messy. This drawing, of course, it's good for me, but compared to other artists that I've seen, like professional artists, it's still okay, but yeah, I've still got some work to do. Still got some improving to do on my drawings. So this is a video to help you guys pick up inspiration for your drawings, because my tutorials, they're a bit long and you don't really get to see exactly what's happening. because I do make mistakes a lot. So here I think it's better if I just show you the drawing after I already made it, and then I just go through it and just tell you what I did to sort of help you gain inspiration. That's what I'm going to try and do. I'll probably do it some more times as well. I mean, here also there's JP Spinosaurus. It has these little sort of eyes on its, like eye imprints or pattern on its sail, which I think looks pretty cool. So down here, I'm sorry the quality is not that good, but down here on the legs, you can see some more of that skin texture I made. You can also see here's some wrinkles. Make sure like around the stomach areas, put a lot of wrinkles. And here's also, you can see the ribs. Don't forget to add sort of a little bit of a rib texture. Don't make it too prominent, because otherwise it's gonna look like it's a starving dinosaur. You don't want that. The JP Spinosaurus isn't starving. I don't think it is. Hopefully it's not, because I love this Spino. I don't know why people didn't like the third movie. It's okay. It's a simple movie. Like, the plot is really they just go to an island to find this boy named Eric. Eric, what was the name? Forgot the name. But yeah, they find a boy named Eric. He got stranded on the island, and then there's Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus is apparently the main antagonist, but I mean, it's not really the antagonist. It's just an animal. Like, to me, an animal, just a wild animal, can't be an antagonist in a movie. It's just an animal. It's just hunting. It's just doing what it's supposed to do. So, yeah. The tail here, yeah, it is a bit messy, admittedly. Admittedly. I can't talk, sorry. But, you can still see I got some nice lines in there. I got some, don't just make your tails just this boring thing with no texture, no lines and wrinkles. Just put in some, like, you know, some of the backbone it comes down all the way down through the tail, so sort of add those lines in there. And here's a nice little dent or outdent, whatever, indent. Some more wrinkles and lines sort of flowing down there. To make it look like the tail can bend, you know? You want to add lots of wrinkles in the tail, like especially in parts of the dinosaur that can really bend. You want to add wrinkles there to show that it can bend and that it has bent before. So like the neck has a lot of wrinkles. The arm, like you want to put a lot of wrinkles around here, like you can see here. Around the arms, as long as around the leg. I didn't do too much, like it's a little bit here. Around the leg to show that it can move around. Here's a nice, and put like a little skin fold above the leg. And then this gives it a nice, you know, make it more realistic, like the animal can move. You don't want it to have this static thing that looks like it's just been a statue all its life. No, you want to make it look like it's a natural wild animal. They're not perfectly formed. They're going to have wrinkles and indents and imperfections. That's just how nature is. But yeah, guys, hope you guys like this drawing. I hope this helps you sort of, in a new way, gain inspiration and some tips on things. It's a bit, like I said many times, it's a bit different of a video. But I hope you guys still like it and gain some inspiration and tips from this video and have some help with your drawings. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have made this far in the video, thank you guys so much for watching, and here's the time lapse of the drawing.